Before we close, you and I meeting is a funny story to me because it really was not supposed to happen. You had gotten finished speaking for the weekend, and you came by my office, and all I heard my secretary say was, "There's an evangelist who wants to meet you," and my response was, "Do what you can to get rid of him." And then you and I spent hours after that talking, and I fell in love with you as a brother.
I literally Googled churches in the area.
Yes. Yeah.
And I saw, let me drive here. I have nothing to lose. I'm already here. But that's how God works. That's how God works.
Yeah, and it was about a year ago, too. Fred, it was about a year ago, where it happened. And because it was around October, November, it was just getting cold. Because you and I were texting back and forth during the winter. Because when we were getting snow, you were back in balmy, sunny Florida making fun of me. And
right.
and so, but you came there. It was just getting cold, and I took you for the first time ever to a Chick-fil-A Dwarf House, which is right around the corner from our offices and ministry there. In fact, I just had Chick-fil-A Dwarf House today in Stockbridge, and so so I took you over to the Dwarf House because you had never been to the Dwarf House, and you and I sat there. It's so much so almost made you miss your flight out, I believe. We were having a good time. I think I had a run. I had a meeting to go to. You had a run to catch a flight, and we sat there. We laughed till we cried, and met each other. And after we met there, we were more than friends. We were brothers, and just really appreciate. This is really a God relationship you and I had, because it had to be, because I was trying to get rid of you. And it was funny. I was like, well, oh man, I was sharing this story last week at Living Waters. You know how many evangelists come by my office, and I call them pimps in suits, All they want is to speak in our pulpit and want an offering, And I'm just like, I do not want to deal with this today, But man, you and I, when I came out and met you, you were more than that. Not only that, there's a brotherhood there because we're part of the same fellowship. Serve with the same people, and the women and men that serve with us in our fellowship are just like brothers and sisters. When you meet them, they have gone through the fire like we have, And so with that, once I met you, you also just finished the weekend for a colleague of mine down in the Middle Georgia area, just below us. And so I had already seen on social media where you were ministering at, and I mean when I knew who you were, the walls dropped, and you and I just had a great afternoon. And I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your friendship not only to myself, but to Living Waters. We cannot wait. In a couple of weekends, we're only 2 weeks away from this taking place, October 30th at 7 p.m. and November the 1st. So we're doing Friday night and Sunday morning, and that Sunday morning is going to be at our new time, 11 a.m. Dob Mosley is going to be leading us in worship that weekend, who is our new worship arts pastor, who's doing a phenomenal job at Living Waters, taking us into the presence of the Lord every Sunday and every worship experience, and you coming in with the word that week. On top of that, you spending one-on-one time with our servant leaders is just invaluable to me, of another person feeding in and ministering to our servant leaders means so much to me. So we're looking forward to this weekend. Let me give you the last word. Anything you want to share before we end this?
I just want to say, Pastor Jason, I too share and feel just what you said. I feel that we've known each other for all our life, and I know that this is going to be an incredible weekend in people's lives. And so those who are listening, you want to make sure you press your way to meet us there that weekend.
Amen. Amen. Fred, I love you. Evangelist Fred Felton III, you are the best. And I cannot wait to see you in a couple of weeks, not only to hear you preach and minister to me, but spend some time with you over another chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Amen.
Amen. I love you too.
God bless you.
For the opportunity.
Yes, God bless you. Thank you.